And welcome back everybody to the second and also the last series of today. It's gonna be Scale Arena versus Vicious.
Yeah, two teams that are very, very close. Both sitting on 14 points. 8th and 9th respectively as we hit off the game. Here we see NSX trying to put some early pressure on there. It wasn't to be.
This is definitely going to be the series for both teams right now, so they're just fighting to steal the spot and just also climb even higher in the standings.
Yeah, must win for both teams.
It's going to be Violent G having to play this one alone. It's going to be Anda just trying to pressure Violent G in the corner. He's still able to carry this one over. And NSX just taking over. It's once again, Vicious, they're just trying to build the pressure early on against Scale Arena. They're just doing a really good job at keeping the ball on the blue side, but just no shots really coming on target so far. So it's still doing good enough for Vicious.
There you go, and ENGG there, trying to get it away. And straight up.
Violent G almost found the target right there. Just I saw that he took 2 shots basically, and just every time he just bounced it off the post, and nobody was even able to follow.
Yeah, Skill Arena here in the blue, Vicious in the orange. A little bit of a quieter on the goal side start to the game compared to our last match between Puncture and Arndorf.
Definitely is, and we have been expecting a close series. Skill Arena versus Vicious.
Oh, and there we go.
Was that an on goal or like? I have no idea what happened there.
We'll have a little watch for this. Azure with the pump downfield. Was that on target? I don't. Was it on target? I'm not sure if it was.
I think it was, but it just like I think he pitched it to the wrong way. Maybe if he was like a little bit to the right side, he was actually able to pitch it to the left so he could actually clear it. But the ball was like going in a high speed, so there was like barely any time for him to actually decide where to go. But they get to redeem themselves. It's gonna be in, putting this one in, and that's gonna be the equalizer.
Within seconds. Anything Vicious can do, Skill Arena can do as well. 1-0 down, and then straight back to 1-0. We're right back where we started here, halfway through the first game of the series at 1-0. Both teams definitely seen as a must-win almost. They're neck and neck with everything. This is one of the most level matches that you can have right now if you go on the league form basis. As we look here at Skill Arena looking to get that second goal away, but NSX trying to pump it away. ENGG looking to bring it down, maybe for a hill, who couldn't get there. Now they're looking to reset as Vicious comes onto the attack. ENGG able to get that there. Violin straight up to the side of Skill Arena, and it's going to bounce around in the middle for Anda to attack. Anda's going to look for a cross, couldn't get there.
Another pinch.
Almost in, just a few inches wide of that right-hand side of the goal there. It could have been 2-1, but not to be. Anda and ENGG caught up on each other's wheels, trying to get across the way, but a nice little clear there from the Vicious team.
Yeah, sir. Just getting the 50 right there. It's going to be followed up immediately by Anda. It's going to be NSX with a pre-flip. It's going to be Violent G sending this one over to the blue side. It's going to be Ahel. Just really good midfield control coming from Skill Arena at the moment. They're just preventing Vicious from them to have their counter-attacks. So they're just doing a really good job at keeping the ball at the orange side. And this one is going to go in. Ahel just not to the fastest or most powerful shot, but this one surely it went in. That angle just itself felt pretty nice, and Valenty just tried his best to clear this one away, but he failed to do so, and that's gonna be Skill Arena stealing the lead from Vicious.
There we go, and oh so quickly how it can change around from being 1-0 down, then straight up to 2-1. Now, Skill Arena looking to box Vicious in. Skill Arena now starting to defend a little bit more, and miss there. If anyone got to the end of that, that could have leveled it up again in the first game of the series here now on the attack. Vicious looking to maybe do a little science sank in the middle. Skill Arena now against the backboard, and it's going to bounce all the way to the middle. Azor hits it. And it's a one-on-one here. NSX managed to get the save away there.
18 seconds right now for Skill Arena. They're just still looking for that final nail of the coffin, but for Vicious, they need to find their ways to get the ball out to the orange side, but never mind, that doesn't happen. It's gonna be in. Just make it 2 goals lead, and there's no way of coming back on this one. 5 seconds. Unless a miracle happens where you get 2 kick-off goals in a row. By the way, this happened once before. I was like speaking of a miracle, and it just actually happened. They matched, a team was like down by 2 goals, and they managed to get 2 kick-off goals in a row.
But it's not going to happen this time as the timer hit 0. We're just waiting for the time to go. Skill Arena not settled with that 2-goal lead and really wants to get a 4th goal, which they do! 4-1 here! Coming from 1-0 down to absolutely dominating the rest of the game at 4-1. 3-1 wasn't good enough. They waited till the timer was at 0. And as you said earlier, Rydro, just sticking another nail in the coffin that was already pretty well hit.
Well, what a finish for Skill Arena. This is a dominating finish for Skill Arena. So it is like, it was maybe 2-0, and they were like went down first in the game, but it's like they were able to maybe turn this all the way around, and 4-1 all the way at the end. He just managed to get so many goals in a row. So that was quite impressive for Skill Arena.
We go into the second match here. Vicious taking a heavy loss in that first one. They're really going to want to remedy that as they come into this second match with Skill Arena. A solid kickoff to start it. Azor trying to get it away, but Anda has other ideas. Straight on the attack for Skill Arena. It's going center. And SX trying to get Sang on it. Couldn't do so. A lot of misses at the start of this game.
It kind of creates a chain where sometimes if you see a player missing, even if it's gonna be your opponent, you also get to not get the read perfectly, so you also end up missing. And same thing for your opponent, or maybe even teammate who was supposed to be following you up after you finish your touch.
And almost an early goal there for Skill Arena. Trying to look for that early lead, but it wasn't to be. Now Ian looking to capitalise, but NSX gets it away over to Skill Arena's side. Azor across the middle. A hill against the backboard. Anda there. A great pass. He'll say it was a pass. Even though it may have been a shot, he'll say it was a pass. But he won't be complaining because his team is 1-0 up and is in complete control of this series so far.
I thought it was a 50 from the midfield, but no, it was actually a clear shot off the crossbar, and there was a quick follow from Skill Arena to put this one in. They're just not letting any chance to go to waste. So anytime they just see the ball, just maybe right in front of the orange box, they just go for it immediately.
Skill
I've
Arena.
seen it happening in game 1.
Skill Arena here, showing that they mean business in tonight's match. Taking the first game of the series by the horns, and the second one they have not let off. Although NSX here looking to make some magic here for Azor. Azor with the shot. That's going to be cleared relatively easy. NSX though, keep that pressure there. Over to Azor. Azor couldn't get that. Over to the middle, Violin. Off the side there. Just a little bit of a panic there for Skill Arena in these seconds after scoring. But quickly a counter. And now Violin looking to Duke. Andrew out, but doesn't.
The best touch forced it to double commit for Skill Arena. You're exactly right, they were seeing some kind of panic when it comes to Skill Arena's defense. Not the best touches and just double commits happening all over the place.
Both teams know how much it would mean to their season if they could get a win on the other. It's so close in the table between these two, only separated by goal difference. There is a reason why Skill Arena has a positive goal difference of 14, and that is because they do not let up. As we saw in the first game, 3-0, 3-1, they weren't happy with, they wanted 4. They're 1-0 up here, they won't be happy with that, they want 2. When they get 2, they'd want 3.
The team is really hungry when it comes to climbing the standings. They're even just going for goals differential, not only just a win, so you really need to be extra careful when you're about to be playing Skill Arena.
Skill Arena will look to score any way they can against you. They don't care if they blow one of your players up, 2 of your players up, or the whole team. If they can score, they will. Ander here with the hit. Oh, and this could be dangerous. Oh, and did Violin save that?
I think he was going for a redirect. Not sure if that was going in, but it was like happening really fast. Like I don't think anybody was even going, was even expecting where the ball was going at. What's gonna be NSX with a shot? Oh, almost just went in. Just so close, just a few pixels away from to be on target. That's gonna be in the equalizer.
Everyone's at their panic stations at the moment, and oh, what a counter there. Ian GG taking a goal to make it 2-0 in the second game of the series. After that immense pressure from Vicious, Skill Arena could just turn it on its head. 1 hit up. Score that 2-0.
That was a banger. You can see that the pass from Ael and just in with a quick shot right there to put this one in. It's gonna be Valentine responding really quickly, just a few seconds on the kickoff.
The mistake there from Skill Arena, that he opens the game right back up 2-1 with 1 minute and 5 left. If Vicious can get something relatively quickly, then the game opens completely up again.
Just 1 minute left. So
Violin with a shot and with a save.
It was just so like right in the middle, right at the defender as well. And it's gonna be another booming clear coming from Skill Arena, and you can see those touches, just like beating everybody from Vicious. Just those booming shots, clearing this one all the way to the orange side. And there was another follow. Like I said before, Skill Arena, they're just so fast when it comes to getting those follow-up touches.
Yeah, 2 goals in really quick succession, 1 for Vicious and 1 for Skill Arena, taking the total to 3-1 with 40 seconds left. You got to think that maybe Vicious might be thinking, we're not going to be able to win this, we're going to have to try and draw the series. Unless they can get a goal away here, which they do. Azor there! Azor! Another goal, 30 seconds left and it's 3-2. This is anyone's game. Another goal and we could head into overtime.
The communication is definitely there for Vicious. You can see that Hezer was just waiting right in front of the goal line, just waiting for his teammate to get the pass right at him. And there was the quick follow. Back again with 1 goal difference. 20 seconds left.
The captain saying this is the captain saying this is the goal. We need to score in it again. The last few seconds. Panic stations for Skill Arena. And they're going to be able to clear it and getting it away. And unless Vicious can do something magical in the last second. Can they get it? Oh! NSX! NSX completely messed it up! Azor was there! Azor was about to hit it into the net.
This is disastrous for Vicious. They had 2 chances just at the same time. I was like speaking of how they're having good communication, but it just Valentine, he happened to be very close to actually take a decent shot on target, but just the communication wasn't really there. It just seemed like maybe NSX was like too narrow vision toward the ball and just didn't even pay attention to his teammate. That could have been actually 4-3 if you're gonna be counting those chances if they were actual goals. That could have been the moment for Vicious.
The miscommunication there at the end, that could have been the difference between winning and losing. We know if you get the series back to 1-1, you can still win. You can win 3-1 if you win 3 in a row. But now, after that disastrous mistake there from Team Vicious, they're going to have to look to draw.
This definitely gonna leave a bitter taste for Vicious. It's just really difficult right now to stay positive and just try to shake this one off, because honestly that is crucial. They had 2 chances and they needed it the most. They have seen how fast they were to actually respond back at Skill Arena, but it just this kind of miscommunication.
And we've got a player that's lost connection here.
I think with the rules here at Liga Raketa, so if somebody disconnects, they have to like keep going at 2v3 until the player actually joins back.
Okay.
I think that's how it is like. So this is how we always do it. So maybe Vicious will take a win and just make a use out of this situation.
Yeah, definitely a back to the walls performance now for Team Skill Arena. Being that one player down, that makes such a difference. I mean, players from the Skill Arena saying that they're unable to invite back, and now it's a 3v1.
Look at Vicious, they're just trying to extend the lead. They just, the moment they have their chance, it doesn't really care how it was done, as long as it's gonna be something in the board for them, and maybe that's gonna be helping them to climb up the standings. Well, they definitely gonna be taking it for sure.
Now, everyone's leaving. I don't know if this is gonna be replayed. Maybe.
Yeah,
We've only got the one player left. We've got Azur,
I don't think we're gonna be doing 1v nothing, because it never happened before. Yes, so I think we're gonna have to actually recreate the private match.
It must be a replay, I assume. So we'll just go quickly to a break, and we'll be back with it.
All right.
Alrighty, and we are back after that slight problem, but it is still Skill Arena 2-0 up in this series, as we have all the players connected now. And a quick start there from Vicious. Vicious taking the lead early. 1-0 for Vicious.
He's able to stick this one in. He saw that it was 21 situation. and the panic from in, just maybe trying to go left to right, not knowing at which direction that Valenji might be shooting at, and just Valenji just didn't read that very well, and that's gonna be an early assault for Vicious. I think they definitely need it, especially after how Game 2 ended. Like, that was crucial. It is definitely painful for Vicious.
Definitely Vicious now looking to draw the series. They can't win it after that massive mistake at the end of last game. I mean, if I was Azor, the team captain of Vicious, I would be seething. I would be very angry. I mean, I'm a platinum player and it annoys me.
I think it annoys everybody, like, regardless of the rank. Like, at these situations where just you need at least to have communication. That's all what he needed.
Here we go. Now we're watching Azur now as Ian takes it away. Skillerina's starting to box Vicious in now, but a great hit there for the Vicious team, and second goal! A second goal for Violin, a second goal for Vicious, and it's 2-0 here. Skillerina down.
What an angle from Violin-G, he's just doing this all by himself. "2-0", and just looking really aggressive, and I think for Skillerina, maybe they need to be paying extra attention towards Violin-G once he's going to be having the ball, because he's able to work with it right now. It's just being really fast and having the aggression, trying not to let that kind of maybe the feeling to be whole negativity, so it's just maybe trying to use what happened as a way to motivate himself. Maybe that's what he's trying to do, and it is really showing, having 2 goals already, putting Vicious on the lead, and just looking to extend it even further. It's going to be Valentin with a shot, and it's going to be blocked by Enda, so it's going to be Ehel already going for the transition. It's going to be Ezra putting this one to the corner.
Violin-G has really come alive this game. Looking at the stats for Vicious, he hasn't really topped any table in his team. Not on top goals, not on top assists, not on top saves, and not on top points. But how he's playing this game, he might be telling the teammates and the rest of the league, hey, I'm here, pay attention to me. With a shot almost going in for Skillerina. Skillerina again. And Ahil with the goal, the team captain for Skillerina, showing how it's done with the pass from ENG.
And everybody was overcommitted. They couldn't really be showing up right in time. We saw 2 defenders just flying to the other corner, and the last one was just maybe trying to grab the boost pad, but just didn't really have enough time to do so.
What a save, Anda.
That was like 90% in, and he was still able to get the ball out.
And there, the assist guru for Team Skillerina. Anda with the most assists for the team. And he could have kept Skillerina in this.
Just 2 minutes in for Vicious. They're definitely looking forward to another goal to secure their lead. As we're seeing close games, so it is definitely not safe to rest.
Ian!
Just having a lead, only just hit, just sure what happened there. I think that was a great chance to get an equalizer.
They'll definitely be kicking themselves that they weren't able to guide that into that beautiful orange net. But NSX, the shot was on target, managed to get away. Azor also trying to get it cleared, but it's straight back into that danger area. Nothing was able to happen with that. Anda trying to pass it in, GG, but Azor right there. Ahil getting that loose ball. Back to NGG. NSX with a great save. Can Anda do anything with it? Anda has a shot there to bump away. It was just wide, and Anda in 2-all. Anda did not let that go.
You can see Ahel just getting those bumps non-stop, just trying to harass the last defender, just not letting him go for the save at ease, and he just eventually created the space for his teammates, and that's going to be the equalizer for Skillerina. And for Vicious, it's definitely not feeling good again, because they needed something like that.
They were in a very commanding position at 2-0 up. But there we go, Ander. Another goal there to flip it completely on its head at 3-2.
I mean, nobody was expecting this. You know, like the first series, we said that maybe it's gonna be 3-1 or maybe it was gonna be one-sided, but they actually proved us wrong. And this is the second series, and where we get to expect things to be looking really close. Maybe once again we're gonna get proved wrong.
And in all fairness, Vicious has not played bad at all. Vicious maybe have missed a few, but if you look at where the goals have come from, it's been a bump, it's been a quick hit, maybe an almost out of position. Just remember, last game, they almost won it. They had that glorious opportunity at the end to equalise. And now, one match later and 3-2 down for Vicious. Vicious desperately trying to do something with 20 seconds left on the clock. But Skillerina doesn't want them to get anywhere near their goal.
I think the curse lies on the numbers, because like it was 3-2 for Vicious in game 2 and they failed to get an equalizer. So I think once again just gonna be Vicious kind of looking like game 2 all over again, and definitely not the best game. And that's gonna be 3-0 for Skill Arena. We're gonna be moving to the final game of the series. And Vicious, they got so many close games, but just those finishes, like they were just completely lacking.
Yeah, so for a game that we thought was going to be fought tooth and nail, is going to be one of the closest matches we thought we were going to see. It's 3-0 now to Skill Arena. Definitely not something I thought while looking at the league, looking at the stats, looking at the players. Now Vicious looking at their win-draw-loss to 5 wins, 0 draws, and 5 losses. A nice 50-50 win-loss average, but that's not where they want to be. Skill Arena really showing that they have the edge going into this this last match.
So like that 2 goals lead previously for Vicious, but it's just like their team play isn't really showing at their best, because those goals were just solo plays, and you can't really always rely on getting solo plays, especially at 3v3 in high-level gameplay like this, for example. We have seen them getting some kind of passing plays earlier, maybe just like once or twice, but we definitely need to see those happening again.
Yeah, they
because
definitely took
worked so well.
They definitely took the foot off the gas in a way. Sorry for the bad joke, but they did. And now.
I mean, so for Vicious, it seems like they just trying to find their way out once again against Skill Arena. The ball has been in the orange side for quite so long, just 1 minute in, and already these shots coming only from Boy, or maybe I mean, not Boy, just maybe Al.
As we go over, now some attack by Vicious. We know Vicious usually are quite good on the attacks from what we've seen this series. But Ander now. And Azur clearing it. NSX trying to get there, but ENGG beat him to it. And ENGG looking for the shot across the backboard. Ali, not a great shot. Didn't have that extra power on it via LNG. Able to get it away. And now Ander is going straight back to the net. I thought that may have been on target, but not. Via LNG now. With a shot away, and Ander clears it.
It's gonna be NSX having to clear this one away. Just once again, the ball has been on the blue side, and for Vicious, they keep having to defend one more time. Just 2 minutes have passed, and not even a single goal for both sides. So I think it's getting very, very close, because for Vicious, they're just fighting for their life right now, just at least trying to get a win. They have been getting very close at the beginning, but it never really ended how it started. So it's gonna be Violent G just going for the shot, and once again it's gonna be saved, and we're officially halfway in, and not even a single goal.
We do need to remember for Team Vicious though, they haven't played a league match, as it were, for a very long time. The last 2 matches against EGM and INS were cancelled. The last win was all the way back against Eagles. The last match, sorry, was all the way against Eagles, and that was a 3-1 win. So could there be some rust on the wheels almost for the team, not playing in the league for so long? Whereas we look at Skill Arena, their last game won 3-1 against Eagles. Now Ian with the ball. Over to Ali, a great pass. Looking for that reset, and he gets it, and it's a goal! He breaks the deadlock here. 1 minute 40 left to play. Ali with a beautifully worked goal. He got that reset off the ceiling, as you saw. Takes it down, bottom right corner. No one saving that.
Honestly, I was expecting a ceiling shot, and I think the defender was also expecting the same thing, but Ahel just had something else on his mind. He just went for the ground pin, and the placement and also the speed just looked really good together. It just did a really good job at making this one to be counting as a goal. So that's going to be 1-0 for Skill Arena. So even though it's looking very close, it seems like Skill Arena, they are still having better aggression and better chances in the offense. They just knowing how to control the midfield and also build the pressure on the orange side. We have seen them doing this over and over again. So for Vicious, we have mostly seen them trying to defend their net from the beginning of the last game.
Yeah, definitely now Skill Arena wanting to make sure they get a second goal. Make sure that they can get that whitewash. Almost getting it from Ahil there, but Azul with a nice clean save. Azul with the hit. Over, and Violin G with a shot. Unable to get it. NSX double tapped it. Oh, and a great save there from Ander. And someone else, I believe.
Solid defense from Skill Arena. Just so many shots coming in. It just, if you look at how close those shots were, it's just like you're barely going to be having enough time to even react to them accordingly. But they're still able to defend and have that 1-goal lead. That is just incredible.
And as the time ticks down, that 5 seconds left. They're looking for anything as the time hits 0 and bounce on the floor. That game is finished, and Skill Arena take the game 1-0 and take the series 4-0. A whitewash for Skill Arena in the last game.
That is just incredible. If you look at Isle, he just got 9 shots in this game. That is just quite impressive. So, Skill Arena, they put their heart and soul into this game because they know that it's going to be a very close series. Both of the teams, like we say, they are just fighting to climb the standings, and they're having very close results. So, at the end, I think it just the team who was doing the better job and just maybe having maybe even more motivation toward it, that's going to be winning the series. It just ended up being 4-0. Honestly, I wasn't really expecting this. I was expecting a draw just before the series gets to start, but what do I know? Just Rocket League, just
definitely
so unpredictable.
Definitely, Rocket League does have a way of throwing up random results. Now, Team Skill Arena is going to be starting to put pressure on Carnos Esports and Puncture, while Vicious is going to have to start looking over its shoulder at Syndicate and Lupus, who, if they get a couple of wins, Vicious could sort of be dragged down to that bottom 3, bottom 4.
I think it's just the communication. They're having their offensive plays, but just the communication is definitely lacking when it's in like under a lot of pressure. Like we have seen them just forgetting about their teammates, just going for so many solo plays, and like just in game 2, we have seen 2 great chances that could have been resulting in goals for Vicious, but it just those moments where he just forgot about his teammate, and somebody else was having a clear shot to be taken, but just couldn't really take it because his teammate just already went for it. So that was just disastrous for Vicious.
Yeah, definitely not a series that Vicious wants to remember But for Skill Arena, it's going to be all cheers, all fun, and maybe a party atmosphere in their Discord, in their party tonight. Maybe opening a few cans, a few bottles, and celebrating a well-deserved victory, a 4-0 whitewash over a team that has been with them neck and neck so far in this season 4.
I mean, GG's and well played for Skill Arena. That was impressive to get a sweep for a team like Vicious, for example. So GG's and well played, and for Vicious, hopefully they're gonna be learning the lesson to have better communication maybe next time. But once again, I think we're done from today's series. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I have been Rydro, and I've been casting with Beasley Steven.
Yes.
What would you like to see you end this one with?
Sorry?
What would you like to say to end this one with?
Oh yeah, first cast for the league. Hopefully I'll be here a bit more. Had tremendous fun. Yeah, from what I've seen, the teams in this league are top tier. Like some of the plays, some of the goals, especially Ahil's goal on the 4th match. It's great. This league is gonna get so much traction, and yeah, I'm really enjoying casting and being here.
Well, it's also great to have you there. Like, it has been so much fun to be having you there. So thank you again for being there, and also hopefully we're gonna see you casting again here. Like, honestly, that was fun. And once again, thanks to the production team and everybody else at Liga Raketa. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you later.